Okay, everybody, this is Mr. Grinvalds speaking. I'm not here today. I'm at the Joslin. You have 60 minutes to get some work done here. I am on the Google Classroom page, as you can see, and there are a few things that you should have done by now. First of all, you should have done the Whitman ratings in your packet and rated the poems from 1 to 10. I'll check for that next week. Then three of you have completed the realistic versus romantic assignment where you've written a paragraph sharing an experience in a realistic way versus a romantic way. Hopefully the other 16 of you will finish that before class tomorrow. Now here's the new stuff. So you have a poetry explication that's due next Wednesday. Explication simply means uh, deep understanding and explanation of a poem. Now, here's the key. Open this and read it carefully. This explains the presentation. You're going to explicate in detail a Whitman or Dickinson poem. In front of the class, you're going to read the poem aloud well, practiced, not just for the first time. Every word should be understood, every word should be defined. Make sure that you don't stumble or stutter over any words. You're going to discuss and explain language and poetic devices. You're going to discuss the meaning of the poem. You're going to discuss whether the poem is romantic or realistic, and most of all, justify your answer and include a visual aid that helps explain the poem. So you're going to have a slideshow to go with this, basically, that takes us through all these pieces and parts. One, have the poem on a slide, or if it's a long poem, use multiple slides. Make sure that we can read it. Have definitions, have some literary devices, discuss the meaning. Have a slide where you talk about being romantic or realistic with the justification. And your grade will reflect how clearly you present your ideas, how you support them. There are many ways to interpret poetry, but some are more viable. Support your ideas with text evidence. Don't just make it up. See me or talk to me if you need help. The explication is summative. It's your first major grade of the second quarter. And I'll put the rubric up so you can have that on Google Classroom as well. Okay, so that's the explication explanation. Read that carefully. There is more stuff on my Blackboard site. Now, in addition to that, I've created this romantic versus realistic document. On this document, normally I'll let you choose the poem, but I just made it short and sweet. You've all got a poem chosen. Find your name, find your author, find your poem, and that's the poem that you will be explicating. That poem should be well broken down in your packet, and then you should take that poem, type it up, and put it in a slideshow, break it down, and show that you understand it completely. Now, some of these poems are tough, but use your own understanding, your own interpretation. Don't rely on someone else or something else you read. Remember that sheet you signed. You're doing this on your own. Okay, so that's your assignment today. Um, it also says read all the Dickinson poems in the packet, just like you did with the Whitman ones. Read them, understand them. I want you to have a broad reading of all the poems and then just decide if they're romantic or realistic. You don't have to annotate them or do a whole lot of work, but just read them and make your own decision. Then the one deep explication of one poem that you've been assigned. That's what you're working on today. The explications will be next Tuesday. So if you have any questions between now and then, don't wait till Tuesday. Ask me before then. Email me, talk to me, come to my desk. Don't wait till Tuesday. So we don't have school, Thursday, Friday, Monday. So you've got a long time to work on this, but of course that time's going to go fast. So contact me if you have any questions or need help. And I hope this helps. Let me know. Have a good day.